Hi, everybody. How are you? Thank you very much for being here at the Old Church Acoustic Series. I don't have the words to tell you the level of honor it is for me to work with this committee and to curate concerts and host shows for the Acoustic Music Series here at the Old Church in Meriden, Connecticut. I don't know what I would do if I wasn't doing this. So thank you very much for being a part of the madness and all that stuff. We appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. We have an unbelievably great show today. The CarLeans are from New London, Connecticut. And yeah. If you know, then you know. And if you don't know, you're about to know. And I'm going to talk a whole bunch of nice things about them in a little while. Right now, I'm going to tell you about this guy. If you saw our show in Hubbard Park a couple of years ago with Jake Kulak Band and Eddie Seville, that was a great smoking hot show out in the park. And I'm really excited to have Eddie Seville back here. I've always said that he kind of reminds me of the writing of Al Anderson. But lately, I've been feeling more like a John Mellencamp, Bruce Springsteen, real American thing about Eddie Seville. And I love him because he's everything to me. He's a country artist. He's a blues artist. And most certainly, you can look at him, he's a rock and roller. And this guy just thrills me. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Eddie Seville.
Hello, hello. An old guitar and a bottle of wine, playing songs with a friend of mine. I almost feel yesterday subside. I'm not afraid to say I forgive, but all them ghosts know right where I live, and they always come by and take me for a ride. And every night is so dark, every dream so far, every road is so long, no matter where you are. Every heart is so fragile, and everyone is alone. But every new day is a highway that goes home. I was driving around to the sound of an all-night radio, and I remember flying with the music loud, but I really don't know just when I drifted off the road. Well, you run like hell and follow that line to a hollow heart where the sun won't shine, and look for a shadow, look for the light of day. Yeah, you wander around this world just like some clown who ain't got a circus, and all of the while time keeps ticking away. And every night is so dark, every dream so far, every road is so long, no matter where you are. Every heart is so fragile, everyone is alone. But every new day is a highway that goes home. I was driving around to the sound of an all-night radio. I can remember flying with the music loud, but I really don't know just when I drifted off the road. No, I can't tell you when I drifted off the road. Thank you so much. Absolutely, absolutely a pleasure to be here. So my name is Eddie Seville, and I write these, I guess they're like short stories, and they're set to 3 chords. which is a pretty traditional way of writing. So I've played in bands for many years, and the people that come into your life with band, ultimately bands break up. That's what they do. So these people come in and out of your lives, and it's a lot of strings, and everything is connected. And like I said, people come and go all the time. And I was having this conversation with a friend, and I said, you know, it's a lot of broken strings. And he said, well, what kind of strings are you using? And I said, no, it's not. And then I took a minute and I thought to myself, what kind of strings am I using? Anyway, this is called Broken Strings. The promised land was a rock and roll band. Heaven was here on the ground. The devil knew I was only a fool. He always kicked me around. All the lessons learned and the bridges burned, they haunt the back of my mind. The heartache's real, it's part of the deal. You get used to it over time. I had a ring in my ears for 25 years. Guess what tomorrow brings? Some smoky old bar, some beat up guitar. Broken angels, broken wings, broken promises, broken strings, broken strings. All the weekend cowgirls come and go. They're never what you believe. It's a long way home, and I travel alone, so I guess I'm in good company. There's a highway sign and a faded line, an ocean of neon light, a stranger's face, a fall from grace, a drunken prayer in the night. I had a ring in my ears for 35 years. Guess what tomorrow brings? Some smoky old bar, some beat up guitar. Broken angels, broken wings, broken promises, broken strings, broken strings. Hey. Had a ring in my ears for 45 years. Guess what tomorrow brings? Some smoky old bar, some beat up guitar. Broken angels, broken wings, broken promises, broken strings. Thank you kindly. Can I please get, Steve, can I please get this guitar just a little bit louder in the monitor? Please. Hey. Thank you. So I love collecting quotes. They're inspirational. I read them all the time. Leonard Cohen, the brilliant songwriter, said, if you don't become the ocean, you're going to be seasick every day. And Townes Van Zandt, who was a brilliant songwriter, said there's two kinds of music. There's the blues and there's zippity doo-dah. And the one that sticks most in my mind is, there was a girl that I knew years ago, and she said, ow, you're on my hair. So this song is probably about her. It's called Seeing Double. Well, she hangs around this place and looks for a new face of love. While the end of each night turns to fluorescent light from above, alcohol makes it all like a dream. And 2 o'clock in the morning makes everything just like it seems. There was a ring on her finger that was a lifetime ago. When the arms of a stranger held stories you don't want to know. 'Cause alcohol makes her 20 feet tall. And 2 o'clock in the morning makes nothing matter at all. She was a heartache on wheels, hell on high heels, but she always took it too far. Now she can't buy a thrill. She's just drinking until she's seeing double at the end of the bar. Seeing double. She could walk your heart out on a wire over a flame, then spit gasoline on that fire like some wicked game. Alcohol makes her whole life a dream. And 2 o'clock in the morning makes everything just like it seems. She was a heartache on wheels, hell on high heels, but she always took it too far. Now she can't buy a thrill. She's just drinking until she's seeing double at the end of the bar. Seeing double. Hey! She was a heartache on wheels, hell on high heels, but she always took it too far. Now she can't buy a thrill. She's just drinking until she's seeing double at the end of the bar. Seeing double in a singles bar. Thank you so much. So what I do need to do, I need to thank Frank and everyone here at the old church, at the acoustic series, for having me here. I sure appreciate it. And the CarLeans for having me on the bill. I am definitely a fan. So this song, you know, it's so easy to just go on with your life and not stay. I'm not speaking at you, I'm speaking to you. Mostly for myself. I try and stay in the moment. I try and catch it as it goes by, but man, it's difficult, for me anyway. This is called All That You Have. You always live in the past, or you think about the days to come, and everything moves so fast, like a bullet from a gun. You sleep through it all, while every hour turns to yesterday, and memories seep through your wall. Like some broken song you keep trying to play. You need to be here now. You ought to listen what I'm trying to say. You need to be here now, because all that you have is today. Yeah, all that you have is today. I used to have faith that remained unshaken. I thought you'd come around, but I was only mistaken. You need to be here now. You ought to listen what I'm trying to say. You need to be here now, because all that you have is today. Yeah, all that you have is today. Time doesn't wait, but it locks you in a cell. It's not too late to break this spell. Your house is haunted with a million ghosts from a million years ago. They're all that you wanted, 'cause you hold them tight and you never let go. You need to be here now. You need to be here now.
Thank you. Man, I appreciate it. So the last record I did, and I do have CDs for sale. I don't know. Do you know, is that still a thing, a CD? If you call my house, I have CDs, but you might get a busy signal. You know what that is? So country music, traditional country music, not the stuff that's on the radio, is it's described as a high and lonesome sound. The last record I did is called High and Lonesome. This is the title track. And coincidentally, I am.
Well, I'm high and lonesome again. I can smile for a little while, and then when evening falls, temptation calls my name, and I get high and lonesome again. In a cold and gray apartment filled with pain, there's a deluge of tequila and a blizzard of cocaine. I would call her on the phone, but she'll just complain that I'm high and lonesome again. Yes, I know that might not seem like who I am, but I'm falling down without a sound, my friend. And it feels like the beginning of the end when I'm high and lonesome again. Yes, it does. glistens like a bed of virgin snow. You see, it's all designed to get me feeling fine. But at the end of the day, it's really just 11:59. Man, I'm high, lonesome again. Baby, I can smile for a little while, and then when the evening falls, temptation calls my name, and I get high and lonesome again. Yeah, I get high and lonesome again. Thank you so much. So I was driving through the Northeast, Vermont, New Hampshire, in that area, and it was a blizzard. It was a whiteout. The wipers weren't going fast enough, and I pulled into a Texaco station. That was a convenience store, like most of them are. And there was a sign in the window that was literally written in purple crayon. And it was all capital letters, and it said, "Everything you need." And there was a bumper sticker underneath it that said, "Salvation is at hand." So I figured I would go in, get a pack of cigarettes, beef jerky, a lotto ticket, some brandy, and get my soul saved at the same time. I thought, man, that is convenient. So that was the inspiration. This is called Walk Right In. All of your life, you thought you understood about love and loss, about evil and good. Yeah, you think you know. You believe you're set. But here's the thing to remember. Try not to forget. You won't find a Texaco along the way to heaven. But that gate to hell is just like a 7-Eleven. All the people you meet, they're on a road to sin. And everybody wants a big gulp, so they walk right in. Yeah, they walk right in. Saw a preacher on the TV who's gonna save my soul. All I need is a P.O. box and a telephone. Said he'll speak to Jesus. Said it'll be all right if I would just take a handful of cash and send it overnight. You won't find a Texaco along the way to heaven. But that gate to hell, man, it's just like a 7-Eleven. All the people you meet, they're on a road to sin. And everybody wants a big gulp, so they walk right in. Everybody wants everything they can take, and they don't mind causing a scene. Yeah, there ain't no mistake. They want the beer and the gasoline. They want everything. They want it all. Hey! You won't find a Texaco along the way to heaven. That gate to hell, man, it's just like a 7-Eleven. All the people you meet, they're on a road to sin. And everybody wants a big go, so they walk right in. Everybody wants a big go, they're gonna walk right in. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So at the risk of sounding like a used car salesman, I'd love it if you went to eddieseville.com. That's a regular internet. And get on the mailing list, get on the bands in town. And also I am on the Facebook, which is a drag, but it's a necessity. I feel silly saying it. If you go there and like the page, you know, I did a gig one time, and I said, you know, go to Facebook and please like the page and blah blah blah. And I got a sandwich on the way home, and I bought a bag of Fritos, and I'm eating them, and I turned the bag around, and it said, like us on Facebook. I mean, I just wanted a couple of corn chips, man. I want to get into some kind of relationship with you, but I would dig it if you went there and give me a like. I guess it means something. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. So this is brand new. This is the first time I'm doing it. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Well, you didn't hear it yet. I may be able to open a used fruit stand, depending on your opinion. So I think what most artists try and do is you try and tell a complete story in a few verses. I mean, I think it's your job as an artist to say in a paragraph what most people try and say in a lot of pages. So I hope this translates. This is a story of collateral damage. It's called Me and Louise. Me and Louise were riding on a sunny day, blowing our troubles away into the wind. Me and Louise rolling with the radio on, waiting for our favorite song to play again. And the sun went down and the moon came around. Me and Louise, see? Me and Louise started wondering where you've been. Were you ever coming back again? Where did you go? Me and Louise, I was squeezing her tiny hand, trying to make her understand why you want to leave home. And the sun went down and the moon came around. Me and Louise, standing in a river of tears, trying not to count the years that you've been gone. Me and Louise, crying in the pouring rain, trying to ignore the pain. It was just too strong.
and the sun went down, and the moon came around. Now the road was long, and the climb was high. There were stones in the pathway, and a storm in the sky. And someday never came. Yesterday was gone, but the world kept turning, and the band played on. Me and Louise looking for a sunny day to blow our troubles away into the wind. And the sun went down, and the moon came around.
Thank you, I think. This is called Ebony and Gold.
Killing time is killing me, and everything I used to be. Killing hope, killing dreams, killing anything left in between. Dirty deals, dirty sky, dirty water in our eyes, dirty hearts, dirty girls. Man, we're so full of dirt in this world. So lift me up to a higher place. Lift me up. Don't let my heart get cold. Lift me up into a state of grace that shines like ebony and gold. Yeah. Bitter songs I have sung leave a bitter taste on my tongue. Bitter shadows at my door. Oh, I just can't be bitter no more. Lift me up to a higher place. Lift me up. Don't let my heart get cold. Lift me up into a state of grace that shines like ebony and gold. I want to kneel down and feel holy ground underneath me, 'cause I've been looking for a little salvation and some mercy. Lift me up to a higher place. Lift me up. Don't let my heart get cold. Lift me up into a state of grace that shines like ebony and gold. Just like ebony and gold.
Thank you. So I got one more. I'm going to say good evening. I sure appreciate you listening. I know you're going to enjoy the rest of the evening. This is a true story. It's called Unshaken Faith.
Joshua made it to the promised land, but the Jericho king built a wall all around. So he put 7 trumpets in the high priest's hand, and every stone in the city come tumbling down. Yeah, once in a while he would bend, but he'd never break. And he'll be the one that'll walk through a narrow gate. He had an unshaken faith, unshaken faith. Yes, he had what it takes, unshaken faith. Hey! I took a beat-up guitar and went rolling down the highway with 3 chords of religion and a story to tell. I do 110 nights in 110 cities. Man, it's such a thin line between heaven and hell. Yeah, once in a while I'll bend, but I'll never break. Got my eyes on the road up ahead, and I'm wide awake. I had an unshaken faith, unshaken faith. Yes, I know what it takes, an unshaken faith. When the fire is raging and the wells run dry, when you feel like there ain't much more you could take, when your angel of mercy shot out of the sky, stand on that solid rock of an unshaken faith. Yeah, once in a while you could bend, but baby, don't you break. And you'll be the one that'll walk through a narrow gate. You need an unshaken faith, unshaken faith. You better get what it takes, unshaken faith. Thanks for listening.
Hey, folks, that's Eddie Seville right there. Thank you very much for being here at the Old Church Acoustic Series. It is now 7:42. And you have until 7:55 when the CarLeans take the stage. So do what Eddie told you to do, which was go outside, sign up on the mailing list. If this is your first time here and you like our show so far, sign up on the mailing list. We'll let you know about all the other shows. Buy some stuff, go to the bathroom, smoke them if you got them. We'll see you at 7:55. Thank you very much for being here. Give it up again for Eddie Seville. The CarLeans are from New London, Connecticut. And I don't know, man. These guys are so ridiculously great and ethereal. It's like deep and soulful and literary, and I just love everything about them, and you will too. Please remember that when we're finished here, outside, everybody's got CDs for sale and stuff like that, so go and say hi to the performers because they're real nice folks as well. Ladies and gentlemen, from New London, Connecticut, give it up for the CarLeans, please.
All this wondering hurts my head, and everything I know is wrong. Nothing makes any sense. Still you keep smiling through the lies, the tears and the pain. Baby, I'm short on faith. I guess I need a little time alone. Back to the simple life, the snail mail, the telephone. Still you keep walking through the noise, the crowd and the rage. Baby, I'm short on faith. I'm short on faith. And you said, my love will make you strong. Take my hand, stand up tall. Lay your burdens at my feet. And try to believe in me. I'm going walking downtown. Take my hand, don't let me down. You got to be strong, you know I'm a fool for the blues and the bitter ways. I'm short on faith, baby, I'm short on faith. You said, my love will make you strong. Take my hand, stand up tall. Lay your burdens at my feet. And try to believe. Try to believe. Make a little room for your faith. Try to believe in me.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We're the CarLeans. It's nice to be here. This might be the prettiest place we've ever played ever.
We had to cut a lot of songs out of the repertoire.
We don't get asked to play a lot of churches. How about Eddie, though, huh? That was great.
Yes, wonderful.
Man.
Of course, I looked down at the set list and the first song is Short on Faith.
This song's called Reason to Leave. He had a car. She had a reason to leave. With nothing more than a prayer and a Ford, they left Tennessee. They headed south till their luck gave out, settled for Atlanta. She had a child. He had a reason to leave. Too young and afraid of the love they made, and another mouth to feed. He left her alone. A child with a child on her own. Broken blue, all she could do was make that house a home. Some may run, some come what may. There's 1,000 reasons for leaving, but just one to stay. She got a job, made a little money, said I'll make my baby proud. She had a car, more than one reason to leave, but she was tired of running. She found something she could believe. Some may run, some come what may. There's 1,000 reasons for leaving, but just one to stay. There's 1,000 reasons for leaving. She'll stay. He had a car, hey, thanks. It's so lovely and quiet in here. We're not really used to that. Someone throw a cup at me or something. I'm just kidding. No, yeah, absolutely not.
Don't waste the mezcal. There's song about a triangle player in a Cajun band down in New Orleans.
She played a silver triangle, the sweetest ring. She played Zydeco on the bio. She played the corners off that thing. Pretty as her picture, still on the walls of juke joints from Texas to Arkansas. Well, she was married to a Creole, a wrangler named Walter. He ran off with her twin sister. She never knew what he saw in her. She still hides the hurt, the sorrow and the shame. 3 sides to every story, 3 fingers for the pain. Triangle. She prayed Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. She played Holy Trinity on every coast. Well, she followed the money till the money ran out, and she followed her heart till her mind went south. She chased that dream till the dream nearly killed her, holding fate on a string, playing that silver triangle. Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. She played Holy Trinity on every coast. She played a silver triangle. Sometimes it still rings, hanging in her window like a heart on a sleeve, framing the moon, the sun and the world. Well, it still rings true for a Bayou girl. Triangle. Ooh, a silver triangle.
Thank you.
This next song is called Drowning Moon. It was the title track off our, I think, first record together. I think it's actually the first song we all ever played. There you go. A brief history of the CarLeans.
Up until recently, we were a quartet with her identical twin sister, Rachel. But Rachel had a whole bunch of kids and moved away.
We're going to play in the right key, too, so.
Don't want to murder her.
Merry Christmas. Dancing light of a drowning moon. One last spin around the room and it's goodbye. He walks out. No more tears, no more doubt, and the night never fell so hard. Have mercy on these fragile hearts, off to face the world alone. The bitter tears and whiskey flow tonight. She's on her own with time to kill. One place to set, one glass to fill. She pours a toast and makes a scene in the blue light of the TV screen. From the barroom he can see The moon shines faintly on the street. Last call, another round for the loneliest man in town tonight. The whiskey will be pouring, but that remedy won't cure these broken hearts and dreams tonight. The moon is holding water. Tears must fall in a new day dawn before they believe. Love grows restless, nights grow dark. Words like arrows pierce the hearts of the ones we held so true. We need what we can't bear to lose. There's a lonely man driving down these very streets he fought so hard to leave, and a woman in that house whose window lights have burned all through the night tonight. The whiskey will be pouring, but that remedy won't cure these broken hearts and dreams tonight. The moon is holding water. Tears must fall in a new day dawn before they believe. Thank you.
This is Sarah McLean singing like that. That's Spring Melbourne on bass over there, smiling like that. It's called I Can't Drink Enough. Which was true once. I've gotten much better.
We've done the market research.
We got hired to play in we were doing a tour down south, and we were playing in a Irish pub in where was that, Charleston? And the guy that was booking us said, 3 young women and that guy, but how much could he drink? So they gave us free drinks, and they ran out of Jamesons. And no, it's not me. It's
Hey, why don't you blow up my whole spot here?
Who's your sister most?
Drink enough to make myself feel like there's something more than real, a little magic to fill my cup. I can't drink enough.
I close my eyes at the end of the day. Sweet dreams come and carry me away. But the morning light surely will come enough. I never felt so lonesome, so stone cold, sober blue. I crave that sweet, sweet poison light,
like a preacher prays for his truth. And I've seen the future, and I've seen the past, and the sorrow of a woman in the bottom of a glass.
I've seen smoke and mirrors give the illusion of love. I've seen enough. We said goodbye. Dark, distant blue. You said if my heart were true, I could never stand the pain, watching love walk away. I can't drink enough to make myself feel
like there's something more than real.
A little magic, call it love, righteous as an angel sent from above. Oh, give me something to fill up my cup. I can't drink enough. I can't drink enough.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Jim Carpenter. He writes most of these songs. Just like makes them up in there somewhere.
I've crossed paths with Eddie and Frank for many years. It's great to see you guys again. And thank you for inviting us, Frank.
This song's called God Invents Rock and Roll.
Watch them dance. You put a monkey in a tree to watch them swing. He put the bird on the wire just to hear that choir.
He put the bottom in the floor. He put the swing in the door. He put the neon in the sign. Said everybody come inside. and do the thing that makes me proud. Shake it up and lay it down.
I put the grape upon the vine so we can stumble in the wine. He put the corn in the stick, hear the fiddle in the hills. He put the weed in the pipe so we could all see the light.
Upon the skin, put the women against that man. Dance them all around the floor. Put the money in the drawer. God made the world in 7 days, and Friday night he took a break.
God put the rhythm in the blues. He put his son in blue suede shoes. He put the black with the white. He put the gospel in the night. And rock and roll was invented, but the devil took the credit.
God made a woman and a man to watch them dance. He put a monkey in a tree to watch them swing. Everybody praise the Lord. Grab your baby in the floor.
Thank you.
That's a nice song.
We're really great at public speaking, if you haven't picked up on that yet. The song's called The Farmer's Daughter. She listens to the thunder call. The sky begins to darken. She's waiting for the rain to fall upon a tiny garden. She recalls the old man's smile, back when the days were kinder. Back on the farm you could see for miles. Now the city is where you'll find her. They lost the farm before the hay fell. The fight went out of the old man. He drank himself to an early grave. Those fields are growing houses now. She plants the seed in rows, straight and narrow. Far from the fields, the farmer's daughter sleeps in the city's shadow. It takes a bitter wind to break the heart of a farmer, but the work won't end as long as there's earth and seed and water. And the farmer's daughter passes the hour. Never has a thumb so green blessed these concrete towers. The farmer's daughter kneels and prays for the lost and the abandoned. She closes her eyes and dreams of summer rains and harvest dances. It takes a bitter wind to break the heart of a farmer, but the work won't end as long as there's earth and seed and water. It takes a bitter wind to break the heart of a farmer. For the heart to mend, it's gonna take earth and seed and water. And the farmer's daughter Thank you. How you doing out there, everybody okay? All right. Good, good. I can't see that far, so I hope you picked up on what's happening.
He did this.
The song is called World of Fear.
There's a change in the weather, a change of heart. There's a
Everybody treats one another these days. The oceans rise in the wind and the rain rolls through here like a hurricane.
Well, I'm lying here thinking about the things you said, staring at the back of your pretty head. There's a change in the weather, a change of heart. There's a hole in the sky tearing us apart. We'll brave the wind and the undertow.
Dance in the rain, make angels in the snow. The sun's gonna burn away your tears. Shine a little light on this world of fear.
We've been fighting like a civil war, while the rich get richer and the poor stay poor.
And my poor heart's about to break,
'Cause I'm tired of running this human race.
there's a change in the weather, a change in the way. Everybody treats one another these days. A change in the weather, a change of heart. There's a hole in the sky tearing us apart. We'll brave the wind and the undertow. Dance in the rain, make angels in the snow. The sun's gonna burn away your tears. Shine a little light on this world of fear. Shine a little light on this world of fear.
Thank you, folks. We got one more for you. Thanks so much, and thanks for inviting us. And it was great to hear Eddie.
This song is off our new EP that we put out recently.
Sarah wrote this when we were on tour in Key West. Well,
Everyone else was elsewhere.
well, I don't
Let's just
know
say that.
what the rest of us were doing. Can't remember.
I was in the hot tub. I wrote this song about, like, I guess being young and thinking that being loved by somebody means one thing, and then figuring out when you get a little older that that's the definition might be different. Anyway, this is called Road Trip. It's cold and dark and early. You throw me in the truck, and I mumble something nasty about how the sun's not even up. But by the time that we hit Jersey, you know it's bright and burning hot, and it starts to melt the ice outside, and there's a chill around my heart. You see, I've been in the darkness, and I have not worn it well. And you have seen the worst of it, trying to dig me out. But there's a certain time of afternoon when the sunlight hits your face, and I think, God, he is so beautiful. I can't believe he stayed. And he rolls slow clicks and it occurs to me that you have known all along the healing that I needed, but you did not rub it in. No, you could have picked a fight, but you wanted me to feel your love more than you needed to be right. And we danced in Seville, and I laughed for the first time in what felt like years. And I took that picture of you smiling by Bay of Honda, 'cause you could see the light come back and burn out on my feet. We pull up to the edge of the world and you put the car in park, and we can't drive any further, but it feels like a new start. And there's healing washing over me, and it's washing over us. And I just stand there in the Florida rain, wondering how I got this lucky. And I try to find the words to tell you what you mean to me, and you put your finger on my lips as if it isn't needed. You say I'm not here for gratitude, then you gently kiss my neck and whisper my love is forever. You can count on that. I told you my love is for always. You can count on that.
Sarah McLean, thank you all very much. We had a great time.
Folks, that's the CarLeans. I'm not going to say too much because I'm a little verklempt. Thank you very much for being here at the Old Church Acoustic Series. That's the CarLeans. You saw Eddie Seville. Go outside and meet them, say hi to them, buy their CD, sign up on our mailing list. If you feel like you've gotten a little bit more than you gave the first time, this is a tip bucket. We'll give everybody a raise, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Thank you so much for being here. We have an unbelievable show next month. There's a raffle right now, and we're going to tell you somebody's name. Wow. Did that last song kill you too? That last song killed me.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Who's this? Pat Douglas. I like this, the hush that came across there. Is Pat Douglas here? You win! First time here too.
Wow, awesome.
Is there another one too?
Beginner's luck.
That's it? Oh, 50-50. Bingo. And a signed poster. Folks, fight the power. Be kind to one another. Remember you are loved. We'll see you next time. Thanks for everything.